Home to around 80 million Brazilians, the Atlantic forest of Brazil is considered one of the most important hotspots for conservation in the world, due to the high numbers of endemic species and the degree of human disturbance. That is the region of Brazil with the greatest numbers of endangered and threatened species. Some are already extinct and others have just a few individuals left. The white-necked hawk is restricted to highly preserved remnants of humid forest and has disappeared from many parts of its original distribution. The number of endemic life forms is just astonishing. This weed's marmoset is found nowhere else. The critically endangered gray-breasted parakeet is endemic to the last large Atlantic forest patches of North Brazil. Thankfully, it is now recovering its numbers due to conservation efforts. The Ceará gnatiter, a split from Rufus gnatiter, can stand second growth and is not hard to find. Endangered by loss of habitat, the slender ant bird lives in humid Atlantic forest with a special habitat, the large stands of ground bromeliads. Walking in the forest is really pleasant, and finding a blue-crowned trogon is always a treat. Just like the spot-billed toucanet, which can be found only in preserved forest habitats, and are very important seed dispersers. The tiny eastern striped manakin is a very sensitive frugivorous bird and can get trapped in shrinking forest fragments. Therefore, forest connectivity is very important to gene flow between populations. The hook-billed hermit is specialized on feeding from the flowers of forest bromeliads. With a little bit of patience and luck, one can find the rare Atlantic forest form of the rufous brown solitaire, posing for us here. The edge of the forest can be very busy with all kinds of omnivorous birds. The small but conspicuous tawny picolet inhabits semi-deciduous and second-growth forest. The vulnerable buff-breasted toddy tyrant is found mostly between 500 and 1000 meters high. Note the diagnostic buff lores and eye ring. Atlantic forest forms of Amazonian species are being split to full species, which is generally good for conservation initiatives. The Guianan tyrannolet has a quite different song from the Amazonian form. Inhabiting the canopy of humid forest, the white-bellied toady tyrant keeps singing and calling the whole day and is another possible split. The white-fronted nun-bird Atlantic forest form is found only in Bahia and Espírito Santo states. The silver-breasted Tenninger is the Atlantic forest form of the opal-rumped Tenninger and has a quite different plumage from the nominate Amazonian form. 100% frugivorous, the orange-bellied euphonia has a typical euphonia plumage. The key to separate it from the other euphonias is the large yellow crown extending over the eye. At fruit feeders, the colorful red-necked Tenninger is quite common on preserved habitats. Just like the pretty azure-shouldered Tenninger. Finally, a glimpse of one of the most wanted birds from Atlantic forest, the swallow-tailed Cotinga. It is a shy and silent bird, and here a pair seems to be looking for a place to install their lichen camouflaged nest.
And the woodpecker over there back in this yellow-throated woodpecker.
What a great view from a great bird.
Thank you.
Help by visiting the habitats of such threatened birds and thus creating value to those places. Because birding is conservation. Thanks for watching.